Hey everybody! Today I'm going to be making a chicken noodle casserole that my mother-in-law found on the internet. For that I'm going to be using 5 pounds of boneless skinless chicken breast, black pepper, flour, parsley, carrots, celery, onion. I'm going to be using elbow whole grain macaronis, panko breadcrumbs, heavy whipping cream, garlic, thyme, chicken bouillon, butter, and it calls for cheese, so I just have this Fiesta brand cheese. You could use any kind you have on hand. I'll tell you all the measurements as we go along. I decided to grill my chicken on my George Foreman grill, so before I grill it, I'm going to season it. I'm going to spray it with canola oil on a big bacon sheet, and then I'm going to hit it with lemon pepper seasoning on both sides. While I'm doing that, I'm going to boil 3 cups of my elbow macaronis. Peel and chop 3 carrots, 3 celery stalks, 1½ onions. Put that in a dish and add 2 tablespoons of your minced garlic. Spray that with your canola oil and add 4 tablespoons of water. Season that up with whatever you want, salt, pepper, lemon pepper seasoning. Put that in your microwave for about 6 minutes or until your vegetables are tender. Okay, like I said, I decided to grill my chicken. So 6 minutes for these size breast chicken is done. You could bake yours, but if you decide to bake yours, bake it at 450 and 6 minutes on one side, then flip it and 6 minutes on the other side. If you use the Foreman grill, 6 minutes total, it's done. Okay, after your chicken is done grilling, cut it up into chunks. Next, we'll make our chicken broth. You get 4 cups of boiling water, and then you get 4 teaspoons of your chicken bouillon, and you put your chicken bouillon into the boiling water and you'll set that aside. Okay, the rest of the ingredients and measurements are as follows. 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and 1/4 cup of the heavy whipping cream. Put all of the broth except for 1 cup of it into a pan and start heating it. Okay, the cup of broth that you reserved, take your 1/4 cup of flour and dump that in here and whisk that into a slurry. Your broth and flour should look like this. Then, when your broth in your pan gets heated, mix your broth and your flour to this mixture and then bring it up to a boil so it thickens. While you're waiting for it to thicken, you could add your thyme and your pepper and your salt. Okay, when it thickens, remove it from the heat. Okay, now while that's cooling, get a little saucepan and add your 2 tablespoons of butter and melt that. Okay, when your butter is melted, add your breadcrumbs and then your cheese and mix well. And this is what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Now when your broth mixture is cool, take your heavy whipping cream and add that. That's what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Now it's assembly time. First step, elbow macaronis. Next, carrots, celery, onions, and garlic. After they're at it, give the macaronis and the vegetables a really good mix-in. Next into the mix is chicken. Give that a good mix-in. Next is the broth, and give that a good mix-in. Okay, after you give it a good mix-in, top it with those breadcrumbs, and give it a sprinkle of parsley, and then plate it up. And there y'all have it. My mother-in-law's recipe of chicken noodle casserole that she found on the internet.